Videomatic. Thanks for coming, fellas. Steve, the album is finally out.
Yes, it's out.
We spoke about last time you were here.
Yep, it was out in August, and it all went well. It's all still out there in the marketplace, still selling.
And one track doing all right at this moment. I might get to ask you about that a little later on. And also, right, over here, Stevie, Flotsam Jetsam, sort of the biggest break you've had leading up to now. What do you reckon?
Biggest break?
Yeah. The tour that you did?
No, it'd have to be the record contract.
The deal.
Because everything sort of sits until you get the chance to record.
And you don't have an album?
No.
When?
One single.
Yeah, when?
An album?
Yeah.
Maybe next year, we don't know yet. We just started work on our second single last night, actually. So maybe an album mid next year, perhaps.
Okay. Geisha and Flotsam. What are you doing on this weekend? Where are you working?
Well, gee, we're at Salinas tonight with Pseudos.
Oh, good.
And tomorrow night we're down at Shell Harbour. Once again.
We just actually come off a tour with I'm Talking With, so we're not playing till next Friday, Sylvania, I think.
All right, we'll have a look at that first clip. Then I want to ask you about rivalry between cities, and that's where I was lost. I was trying to think of what it was that I wanted to get to. Sparks now. The Mail Brothers, who we met a few years ago, we actually talked to on Sounds. They had success about 5 years ago. Maybe they're making a comeback with this. It's called Change. See what you think of the video and the song. Sparks. Sparks and Change. What did you think of the video, Chris?
Video looked like it was...
Don't you have a black
Not real good. I mean, it was very plain, very straightforward. Not a lot of excitement to it, but I guess that's Sparks have never relied on any great visual effects. It's always been the characters, of the two brothers, especially the keyboard player. Probably give that a 3.
3, and song?
Song, I'd give that about a 3 as well, I think.
Okay, 6 out of 10 for Sparks. Steve, video first.
It's cost efficient. I like sort of not too overdone clips. You know, it serves the purpose. I give it about a 4.
4, and song?
Song, I'm not so sure, about a 3.
So you've gone 7.
They've done better, I think.
Just one better than Chris. Now, what about this? Is there inter-city rivalry? No! What about for groups? It is hard, it seems,
it is.
for a city group to break Melbourne or vice versa.
Sometimes it works the opposite. Sometimes you get a better reaction in the opposite town because, you know, you're a brand new thing. They don't know where you come from. You know, they just sort of sense that there's something happening, so they all come out with open arms sometimes.
So have Melbourne accepted Flotsam?
Melbourne have been really good to us. Yeah, really good. We've only been there twice.
Geisha, I think sort of doing well in Melbourne now with the record, but starting to do well in Sydney.
The problem is mainly, I think you find with the live punters and audiences, we get a great reaction. There's excellent appreciation in Sydney and other territories on what we do, but when it comes down to, I think you'll find the main problem is trying to get radio airplay.
Radio airplay in
opposing
other cities.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave it at that. The sun always shines on TV. Have a follow-up to... Yes. Now, I'm going to ask you, do you think they would have been a one-hit wonder prior to this one? And do you think this one will change it once we have a look at it? The sun always shines on TV. Video first, then I'll get that...
Okay, the video, I think, it's not bad at all. They probably would have cut a lot of costs on the cast, looking at the all the people in the church, if you know what I mean. Not too bad. I'd give the video about a 4, I think.
4 out of 5, and for song?
Song, another 3 there.
3, so you've given 7 out of 10. Do you think they'll be a one-hit wonder, or do you think they'll have a second hit with it?
I think it'll probably be a moderate hit. I would have thought, actually, after the first single, they would have been a one-hit wonder because it had that sort of flavour to it.
But maybe they've saved
that song's probably strong enough to pull a moderate success.
Video?
I've seen mannequins too often in video clips. I don't like it.
So, don't like the clip? What out of 5?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
1.
1. And song?
Song? No.
No?
Didn't like the first one. I found it irritating, even though it sort of crept in.
Right. One-hit wonders or here to stay?
Oh no, they'll stick around.
Okay. So here to stay. We'll leave it at that very quickly. If I can ask, we go to The Beatles Come Together is on the album, right? Were Beatles a great influence to you?
Very much so.
John Lennon?
Especially.
Got a little special a little later on today, but we had to shorten it a bit because of the tennis, but I think people will still appreciate it. And can you explain the song 100% 1 Second Love? What it's all about briefly?
Yeah, it's an attempt at a toy song. It's not supposed to be a real song at all. It's sort of
really?
like a tinny attempt at sort of explaining what was, I thought, a view of modern love. Something that happens very quickly and disappears quickly.
And that's the way modern love is?
Most people I know, yeah.
We're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
Flotsam Jetsam first, then Geisha. And the first one is 100% 1 Second Love.